The oil worker suddenly felt something was wrong with the rig. He reached out and touched the pipe. Everyone frowned in shock. Just as they were at a loss for what to do, mud began gushing out of the wellhead. In a critical moment, the control room quickly activated the blowout preventer. They ordered the workers to shut the valve completely. The mud slowly receded. For a moment, they thought the danger had passed, but no one expected the pressure in the pipe had reached its limit. With the buildup of immense pressure, the wellhead deep in the ocean became a ticking bomb. One by one, the valves burst open. Mud started spewing out uncontrollably. The workers finally realized the severity of the situation. They tried to escape, but it was already too late. Black mud shot out like a cannon, piercing through the entire oil rig. In a desperate move, the headquarters triggered the emergency shutdown, but the pressure at the well's base was overwhelming. The emergency system failed instantly. Crude oil and mud flooded the offshore rig. Even worse, the mixture contained highly volatile gases. The gases spread through there, seeping into the internal combustion engines. This caused the thrusters to accelerate abruptly. The rig began to drift. The real nightmare began when the platform started moving. The drill pipe connected to the seabed twisted and cracked. With alarms blaring across the control room, panicked workers called headquarters for help. By then, the rig was on the verge of collapse. Parts started falling off, and then the roaring engine ignited the dense gas cloud. Luckily, a nearby supply ship spotted the burning rig. The Coast Guard received the distress call. They quickly assessed the situation via satellite. The captain coordinated with nearby rescue teams, but the rig was far offshore. Even the fastest helicopters would take 30 minutes to arrive. Firefighting vessels would take even longer. The rig had already turned into a sea of flames. The supply ship deployed all available rescue equipment. They launched lifeboats to start evacuations. Inside the burning rig, workers knocked unconscious by the blast started waking up. Jimmy found Mike, who was still dazed. He quickly urged Mike to help him to the control room. Jimmy was the only one with top-level clearance. He could cut off the drill pipe. Only by severing the pipe completely could they prevent a secondary disaster. Meanwhile, the first batch of workers boarded the lifeboats. But overhead, a malfunctioning crane was swinging wildly. If the crane fell, everyone in the lifeboat would be doomed. In that life-or-death moment, one brave worker stepped up. He risked everything, climbing into the crane's control cabin.